Alright. Not sure what the hell happened, but something did. Something very bad. Something not epic.
I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Ogre's killer was...
Yep, I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Why?
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
I could imagine. I mean, hospital pillows were never, like, really comfortable, but they never really banged. I don't know.
And the only
I've only been in
here
hospital
who wear
like a few times
sneakers
for
are...
like surgery, but sneakers. I think the person wearing sneakers around here are dead.
I got it!
I mean, Leon's dead.
Me and
so.
Hina are the only ones.
Yes, we are.
Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size themselves.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
What the fuck did he do?
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else.
I mean, she did that like the past crime too, so. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm saying, it's because I have nothing to do in this shithole. Well, alright, well, you're welcome here, I guess.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Yeah.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink, but when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
It's so cold. You killed her in such a cold manner too.
She downed it all at once, and then...
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
Gotta mention the internet fucking sucks. Damn. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
There's so much.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain
I
it.
don't know.
How did you create
Three
that locked
people
room?
has been sus so far. It was first Hiro, then Toko, and then it was Oi or Hina.
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
Hiro, Oi, and Toko kind of sus. Yeah.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Oi is Buck's posse.
Are you
Yes.
sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too
Do you
easy.
think they would have kind of like brushed or tried to brush away the dust or try to like sweep their footprints?
He's right.
Character.
It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was.
How the fuck did you
What
not
can I do?
notice?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Well, that makes no sense. There were so many
Tell
footprints.
us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Someone asked me to stop being a cunt. I did.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could
I
have
said it.
possibly done it.
'Cause you are trying to blame me for something that I didn't do. And you have no evidence towards it. You said in your video about me that I told people to attack you. That's fucking wrong, you dumbass. Do you wanna know how I know? Because every time I've done a raid, I've always asked my Discord server to done it. Do you wanna know why I've asked my Discord server to do it? Because that's where my most active fan base was. I have at least 70 or 60 people in my Discord server. So you think if I were going to raid someone, I would have asked my Discord server, because at least 5 or 6 people would have joined. I never asked my Discord server. You can join it for yourself and search up for Nick, and you will see that I never asked anyone to raid you on my Discord server, where pretty much everyone would have done it. Well, maybe not everyone, but at least some people would have done it. I have visitors. Alright. Oh, I have my sus was. I don't know. I'm confused.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
It was me to ask you to stop being a cunt, because you have no evidence towards me wanting people or me even raiding you. I helped you get the 400 subs, and this is and then this is what I earn. It's like you don't love me anymore. It's like all the times I fucked you in the ass. It's like you forget all of it. I thought you loved me, Nick. I thought we could have had a family, and this is the shit I get in return. After all I've done for this fucking family, this is what I get. I'm calling a cab and going to the nearest hotel, you sick fuck. I think Elias is going insane. Yes.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Dumbass.
And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But that's true. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Fuck off.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Until she jerks me off. How long? Till I figure it out. Till I uncover the the full truth of this case. No. Oh, thank God it isn't the one where I have to do the bullshit. Oh, fuck.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
That isn't a lie.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Like a dumbass.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them,
Whoops. Wrong button.
I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A.
Yeah.
Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to...
Honestly, that's enough.
How much longer must we tolerate
I
this?
think I know which
First I
one's
went to...
the
That's when I
lie.
grabbed the... And
Not
you
that
spilled some
one.
of the... Yeah. Okay. I moved from Section C to...
Oh my God! Let's go! I'm surprised I got it right, honestly.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Doesn't make sense.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous. I didn't know to look the footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
She's an accomplice.
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
She's an accomplice.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well...
Why is it going sideways?
What the hell? What's going on here?
He's so confused.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her
We're
account.
all confused.
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Is it Byakuya?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It's Byakuya?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly
No
grave
fucking way
oversight.
it's him.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
Let's go, Granny, give me a VR headset. Let's go! He got a VR headset. Now we can watch VR porn. Who the fuck DM'd me? It was Andrew saying yes. Kill.
I found this.
A piece
It
of
had
glass?
sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain
What?
it?
Oh.
Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Shard of glass. Oh, I remember!
I got it! It's
Bro,
part
I
of
think
the
we're
window
good
from
at
the
that.
rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue,
Why did that
just
hurt
like
my
that.
hip of all things?
So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
What was the bottle of poison? First of all, Hina told us it should have been on Section C.
I got it!
Damn it.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec
Oh,
room.
did you get... Oh, make sure, for FNAF VR, it's much better with the motion controllers. So make sure you have both the motion controllers when you're playing games like FNAF VR, because it makes it like 100 times better. And also, if you have the, I'm gonna guess you have the PS4 VR. How it works is the camera notices it by light, meaning make sure you're in like make sure you make your room as dark as it is, and that's the easiest way for it to track your motions, because PS4 VR uses light to notice movement. So if you have some random ass light in your room, it's gonna start tracking on that. That's a reason for this blue light. Is it's also for some PSVR games, like it's the free one you get. I forget what it's called. No problem, but
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted.
my hip. Why the fuck? Let me stand up for a second. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. Fuck. Alright, well now I have random ass hip pain from doing...
There. That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
I'll play with your... Alright, teaming got...
How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're stupid. Protein came after the rec room was open. Don't be green. Oh, thank God it wasn't green. This is... Okay.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
I don't think that's a lie.
absolutely
Kyoko hasn't
was
lied
not
yet,
in
so
there.
why would she know?
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible! It had to have been in there the whole time! It had to be! It was in there before the rec room was unlocked!
I'm gonna plug your headset in the hospital. Yeah, how would that work? You have to like plug it in?
When it
Oh,
comes
of
to
course you have
that, there's
plug
not
it
a
in.
doubt until it
Oh
absolutely
shit, I just noticed I got 3 minutes!
It had to have been.
It had to be! It was in there before.
Let's go! I got it right! So is he the killer? Fuck, I just choked on my own spit. Right,
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course! It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
Yeah.
We also found
Right.
pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor
Happened to Nick, by the
after
way.
the window was
Rage
broken.
quit. Oh, what happened to Nick is I called him a cunt. He said, okay, who called me a cunt? Then I said some shit like, you have to go back into the stream, but I called him out and then he left. Found this interesting, actually. What's interesting, the chat or the game?
So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the
Yeah, pretty
can
much.
or
Oh,
tripped
okay.
over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened
she
up,
fucking down
they
on
were
the thing of
switched.
poison?
And as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison?
Kyoko hot.
I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle,
You gonna play the second
knowing
game?
exactly
Yeah,
what it
definitely.
was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify
Damn
one
it!
other
How
thing.
many things are we gonna have to clarify?
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
Got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to been Sakura?
I got it!
Oh, I got it right. I
I
just
think
guessed.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Shut it, titties.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Managed to finish GTA for the second game. What do you mean finish GTA? I did finish GTA. I'm achievement hunting. I'm trying to beat all the achievements. I have like 30% so far. The last one I got was spend $200 million. By the way, a tip for that, if you're also achievement hunting in GTA, an easy way to get that is after you beat the game, after you get your something $1 million, I got like 17 million because I went the subtle way. I got $17 million. As Trevor, I went into stocks and I just went to a random stock and I used all of my money to buy the stock. And then I sold the stock, giving me back my 17 million, meaning I spent $17 million and got my money back. So if you keep doing that over and over again, it's an easy achievement.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's not a lie. Sakura definitely seemed to want you to see. Kyoko already shows the evidence we need. I have to, make her accept it. No, wait. No, not 3. Why 3? 3! Fucking hell.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong.
Look at you in a second, I'm busy beating ass.
I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
Let's go!
Do you have any kind of proof, Sakura?
This should prove it.
No, I don't. I will play Luke. Let's go! Easy dub! Suck my toes!
Did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
Oh yeah! I forgot about that!
It did?
Hang on. Alright, hip's better. Let's go!
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Hip is all fixed.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
What is that yellow powder? Radioactive metal? I don't know. I think it's protein powder, I think.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Sniper from TF2 did it.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Suicide? Could be uranium. I don't know.
And
could
when
be.
Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all,
Maybe
that's all
Sakura
that
was
section
gonna poison
contained.
someone else.
No! It was me!
Shut the fuck up!
Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
From a drawing from a 5-year-old. I mean, yeah. The one that killed Sakura, the connection between Sakura and the poison. Sakura killed herself? So I'm going with.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
You bitch objection.
But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to break the lost rooms.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath.
Am I the only one speaking? It says there's 4 people watching, so yeah, you are right now, but I think there's still
And the
people
empty
here.
bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
No. Okay.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions
Think of
were.
lies for like shocking sending. Possibly. Have to go get them. Have to go get the others. Oh yeah. Uncheck your lazy left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
I don't know. You could be.
Thinking about it
If
like
you are, then
that,
leave,
the
please.
footprints make perfect sense.
I don't like perverts. Perverts are
When you were
gay.
done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Perverts are dumb, stupid, and dumb. Die.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No!
Yes. They're with the body discoveries in that image of cutscenes. They're way more detailed than the Spice himself. Yeah, they are.
I killed her! I did it!
That's enough,
For
Hina.
fuck's sake.
It's over.
I would just walk out the booth and just go, shut the fuck up!
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we have to end this properly. So I have to do this bullshit. See if I can do this. Okay, that's... She left the note. Oh. That's when he got the note. I guess, no, not that. Definitely not that, this. And then you grab the bottle. Smashed it. That came out. Wait, wasn't there another smashed bottle? No, there wasn't. And then he writ Toko's name. He got the fuck out of there. Oh wait, no! The candy! Wait, no, he smashed his name, wrote it. Toko came in. Looked in the door. Saw the magazine, placed it there. Hid into the locker. Sakura came back to life. Genocide bitch. I like your cotton jeans. Wait, no, that's probably off. Sakura, still not dead, comes back to life. Poison. Downs it. Ayo, what up? Oi, that's oi. Slides it in her pocket. Then that. I'll see what I got wrong.
What happened?
Your daddy?
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Let's go, I got it right.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
Byakuya.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko, she got there one step ahead of everyone else, and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Owie? Oh. Fuck. God damn it. Eh, whatever, I got 4 lives. Okay, so that's wrong. Well, that's the magazine. What did that one do? Oh. I'm dumb. Wait. Yeah, I guess so. Then it combusted. He wrote Toko's name. Then he saw it. Dumbass put it upside... Wait, no. That goes there. Aha!
The killer is... you! But one of them headed out a... She got there one step ahead of every...
What?! Oh! Man, I'm dumb. Grab this. Man, I'm retarded as fuck. She looked out. Is that her peeking out the locker?
The killer is...
I guess it is,
you.
that's my guess.
But one of them headed out. She got...
Yes!
And she found it. She crawled... Then, from inside the locker...
So Sakura entered the room.
Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Yes!
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
I don't fucking know. I mean, it made sense. Guess this one.
The killer is... you!
Yeah!
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Yes!
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide.
Somehow.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking,
I got it right.
replaced it with an empty protein
I mean,
can.
of course not the first try.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort...
What the fuck is Makoto looking like? He's like...
was you, Hina.
I'm never gonna get pussy.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh?
Because I'm big brain and you aren't, dumb bitch.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Uh-huh, he's dumb. Well, where's the execution? A. Let's go!
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh, that's why it's fucking broke.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Yes.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
You can tell he's tired. He's like, what the fuck? This case was boring as fuck. Why is Monokuma one of them? Does that mean he could be the killer?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire...
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth. Huh, I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth can't handle come to light, you would have died along with the rest
What
of
are
them.
you thinking?
And why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why
You should have been the one
I
to
couldn't
die.
let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take all of us with you? We all have an atone for our sins because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. For serious, that's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was in carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate, so instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand, Vati. I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. Yeah, it was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down, Letty. I don't care if I suffer this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me, my closest friend got hurt. So Sakura, because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why I wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. You asked me to meet with those three. You can. Did you see? Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't really. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you. Hina, Letty, please don't think things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. So Sakura, she clearly believed. You'll be surprised for this execution. Oh, there's actually an execution. Yeah, you're damn well sure I'm surprised. She completely believes in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet, Jesus. You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call that a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing how you act like that? That's why her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her. So Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina,
you came, Letty. Wait right there, I'll help you out.
Hina?
Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you, Letty. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. You can get stressed out to God, yeah. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get some protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf, Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, I was already too late. Did I just say Sakura? I don't fucking say Sakura. I don't fucking know. Sakura!
Please!
Let me in! Please open the door!
Why?
Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had weakness just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal! And yet,
why?
You all blamed her! I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina. We all killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you led us to astray. You did your best to try to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt now, but you're about to deliver the final teardrop of It's just taking so long! I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura's actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What would you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, cause her and me.
In other words...
Well, I'm really trying to say
yes,
is,
indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Lust testing.
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't that obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was on me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one suicide. Sakura addressed to Hina put in her room. What? Then you lied to me? Oh, don't lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it. You totally took my little scribbles as a face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy! I didn't do anything! Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? It's all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut!
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I'll sure read it using my melodic Angela, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But did you know, have you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
Hold on.
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Give me the willies.
Enough already.
Can you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about buzzkill. Alright, here we go. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
The mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch. So even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried about the first murder had happened. Nothing would move forward. But what neither of the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan has changed. The mastermind told me to hold off and to wait till we reach another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight in such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, and the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind? Or succumbing? I don't fucking know. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I became the fear. So that's why Sayaka, or Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her, her decision is to stay true to all of you, led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with me just accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal, suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone else murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control, and to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I am told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe and everyone else, all else. None of you have to kill anymore. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life, Lattes.
Huh?
Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating us. She wanted us to stop from fighting to protect us.
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person would do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it impossible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry. Please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, then that's enough for me. That's the path I have chosen. This is the only way I've left to distinguish myself, Letty. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I must have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to me, Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I was alive, but I want you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through my actions, not words. Hopefully, then
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
I didn't understand how she felt, not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all of her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys went up to kill each other, but he almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you have nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? No one here blames anyone. Huh? First of all, you're on the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Huh? Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And no one can blame Hina either. But what? Whether or not she was a spy never really mattered because she was the one we need to destroy. Is you, no one else.
What do you want?
What the heck? That is not how this is supposed to go. But anyways, are you sure about that? This is a killing game. The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of this game. Which is why I am Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to the dying reality of the game. A shark trade price is straight. Lives matter, here matter. Socialist, but thanks to them, it appears that others have cast aside their fears of this game. There's no point participating in this game, which has lost the sense of excitement, which is why I'll no longer be participating in it. So he's gonna kill himself? What? What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to, and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto who thinks they can control me. Fuck yeah, he's dying! Let's go! Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentiment, if that's what you're thinking. If the master goes, I go! If this mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire! Everyone.
Hey.
Well, not to say that Sakura's death has no meaning. How boring. But nothing good can come out of this. I'm still gonna be the one having all this fun.
What the heck?
The fun time. Anyways, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstab and get back on track.
Me to punish
It's
you
the
guys?
moment you've all been waiting for. It's punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura's technically the killer, and she's dead. You're not gonna.
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the black one is dead doesn't mean I can set whoever soon I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very peculiar about the Bear Times 1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh. A special guest. Alter Ego? Alter Ego, no! Alter Ego's gonna die. Alright, whatever. Fucking hell! Me to my dick. Come already! Well then. Interesting. I wish it was Bianca who died. After you go, watch out behind you. Oh, we can't hear you. Say he was smashed by the XSB. Fuck. You suck, no! Man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk. Ooh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grow up a plate of chicken. After all, they say post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the growth goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
So...
I realize how dangerous I could be, but still I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman ANI, but it's true, so it's okay. For the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
After Eagle's words raced through my heart and soul, my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned out to be fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with that laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? 2 more trials left, technically 1. Oh, so this one, okay, so I have 1 more trial left. Well, kill Byakuya, please. I didn't stutter. Kill him. Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Isn't this what you call animism? Where the souls dwell within all things, like even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him. My mom is calling me. I'll be right back. So apparently, in one of my classes, I was apparently absent. I don't know why. So my mom called, so I'm gonna be leaving and, well, I won't be like ending stream. Who the fuck keeps DMing me? But I'm gonna be leaving, well, not like ending stream, but I'm gonna be going in like a few seconds. Why should learn Japanese smell like flour? I don't know. Oh, my mom's calling. Alright, be right back. sorry about that. Apparently the teacher accidentally marked me absent for first period, so I'm gonna talk to her about it tomorrow. I don't know why it smelled like flour, Jack.
Actually...
Finally? No, I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something to the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew and you still were cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data is in that laptop. It was. I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward and honor if you tried to be able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course you didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. I had to do a little, reinformating.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here.
Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help, and at the risk of his own life, and for that he was killed. Well, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. Make me remember that every low can get even lower. No, this death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all made us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad, like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go. Prepare your ears for the delicate tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it acts as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on about this whole time I was here, so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. Okay, don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the point, stupid, is to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks to be you. Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one less line in the note. And let me just say this is the mastermind. I'm not just gonna lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what, and that's seriously it. Oh, well, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die, she'll fight you. Well, whatever, who cares about some dead musclehead has to say. Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, and maybe take some time to reconsider how to approach a school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut from the grits of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was all that about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoka said something like that before, didn't she? It was all Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
What? Hey. Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies? Who the fuck messaged me? Die! What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, our sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford the knowledge of thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
What?
So now what do we do?
Yes.
Everyone else is there, so others then head back up. Oh, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery that someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I have never lost to that kind of challenge. I would never. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figure everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. So then, I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his friend?
No!
not suffer the existence of someone who disturbed the romance between me and Master.
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right! I called you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball! Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No!
Hey, stop fighting! Oh, fuck.
Stop fighting with Master! You're making me jealous! I want the abuse! Give and take me!
I guess not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. What's up, bitch? I'm Night! Ding dong, motherfuckers!
This soon the door. Okay then.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I fell into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wow. Key up. Wake up. Huh? What the fuck? The voice dragged me from a deep slumber to a hazy, half-conscious. My eyelids were like... Ayo, what the fuck?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko?
Get the fuck out my room! I'm not horny enough!
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Hey, hold up. Into a flash, I was wide awake. Well, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door, it was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always, and you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why is Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Get the fuck out my room, you crazy bitch! It's so late, what happened? I have a favorite tag. Oh my fucking god, at 3 in the morning? What? What's your favorite? Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not gonna lay down there and die, I will fight you. I want you to find out what you meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "Give me head, thick boy." The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center. But I thought it was locked. I made my way to the after-school hours and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe she's inside already. I put my hand to the door without a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? God damn it! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, I just... You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you may break in any second, so I thought I'd just give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna actually try to tell you were sleepwalking or something? No, it's nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko. No, you two! Whatever the two, you just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back now.
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
We go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoot. So we went back to our rooms. Crazy bitch.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always,
Goodbye.
But... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But it's our turn to leave?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering to my ear.
Ikusaba, the 16th student. lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Okay, sure. I totally know what she looks like. Or her, or him, or they. All-star apologies. Alright. No. Damn it. To be continued. Sure, even though it's gonna go right back up. Yay! Alter lump! 4 by gore.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro is Ikusaba. 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we'd be faced with another murder. How do you know? Oh, who's dead? I can't fucking see! Penis music. In the meantime, the days after Sayaka's crash trial that morning in the dining hall. Oh, she's dead. So let's begin the post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
You just asked like to hide his own insecurities. That's what I'd like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but if the mastermind's pride is bloated as a cow's udder, and no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you're pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring right now. You just sit there like a mushroom. You're gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is small talk Byaku had warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. We're pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya. We all start our exploitation. Actually, I'm gonna end the stream here. So I will definitely stream this tomorrow. If not, I will stream it later today, which is, I mean, probably not, but it's a possibility. So I will see you gamers later. Bye.